Hello, beautiful people. Monica here from Curly Hair Lounge. Today, I want to talk to you about hair growth, which is a major subject in the natural hair community, something we all talk about, and many people, have goals set to achieve long hair. But today, I want to talk specifically about rice water, more specifically, rice water rinse to grow our hair. But this is something that has been trending in the natural hair community, and it's been trending for like a couple of years now. And there are other methods in the natural hair community that people use to grow their hair long, such as the inversion method, the greenhouse effect, onion juices, tons of other methods that people use to grow their hair long. And I've talked about a few of them in the blog. But today I want to talk about the rice water rinse. So ever since a remote village in China, Wangulo, was discovered, and there lived the Yao tribe, people have been very interested with rice water because they have over 60 women who rinse their hair with water and whose hair, reaches their ankles. And there's also stories of the Heian period where the women used to rinse their hair with water, and their hair would also reach the floor, and they used to comb their hair every day. So, the Western community has been very interested in this, and especially the natural hair community, because we've always had difficulties with growing our hair long because of the use of relaxers and, protective styles and things like that. So there's been this massive interest in using rice water to grow our hair. And I thought about, researching a little bit just to let you know if there's any benefits to doing it, if it's worth doing it or not. And let's talk a little bit about that then. Okay, so rice water is said to have the same minerals, vitamins, antioxidants, amino acids that eating rice will give you. It's also said to have inositol, which is a sort of vitamin that will strengthen the hair and will help with hair damage. I do believe that doing this water rinse, or this water, will have some of the benefits that rice has, but I don't believe that it will have all the same amounts of the benefits that eating rice alone will give you. And I didn't find any studies that will give me facts on this. So I'm a bit skeptical on that. And there's also the fact that what you have in that water, the molecules, of those vitamins, of all those nutrients that will benefit your hair, the molecules will be too big to penetrate your hair and really help your hair. So they will stay on the surface of your hair. And once you rinse your hair, there will be most of it, if not all of it, will be washed out. So how beneficial will that be? I don't know. You tell me, because this will take work from you, fermenting the rice water, because you do have to, boil the rice and then let it ferment and then use that water. And some people may say, okay, I will use this water as a leave-in. I will let it on my hair, so I'll get all the benefits from it. Still, the water, the molecules in those nutrients will still be too big to penetrate your hair. You might get some benefits, but the benefits won't compare to what eating the rice will be. So it's much better to eat the rice and get all the nutritional value from it that your body will break down and get it to the right places to benefit your hair, your cell membrane development, lots of other things. So it's better to eat it than to apply it on your hair. This will also increase your wash day by I don't know how long, because you do have to make it. Even if you make it beforehand, you have to put it on your hair, wait half an hour, then rinse it, or put it on your hair, leave it on your hair, and then apply your products. And how well will your products work? There's also the fact that you're applying this on your hair, and some people use it to wash their hair. But you also use a lot of oils and butters. And then if people are not washing their hair properly and, removing all those oils and butters, how are these, nutrients supposedly penetrating your hair and benefiting your hair? There's all these questions that you have to put yourself to, to really question, is it worth it? Is it really, doing anything to my hair, or is it just adding more stress to my wash day? So I believe it's adding more stress to your wash day. It is not worth it. So think about including rice in your diet, which will give you much more benefits. So if you have a diverse diet, plenty of fruit, vegetables, having a diverse diet will give you all the nutrients that you need to grow your hair long. There's also the fact of genetics that also come into play. And your hair will grow faster. May grow faster than some people, or not so much. But there's also these facts to consider. But if you have good hair care practices, if you have a diverse diet, your hair will grow and you can retain your hair length. There's also another thing that I want you to consider. So these women in China and Japan, they rinse their hair with rice water. And you have to consider where the rice is grown, because the minerals in the soil where the rice is grown will also influence how the nutritional value of that rice water or of the rice itself. They also rinse their hair in the river, so that will also, play some kind of role in the hair growth. And there's also other hair care practices that they have not shared with the Western community. There is a video online from China TV, which I will link below, that you can watch. And you will see that they don't share everything that they do to their hair. They do share how they make the rice water, but they don't share everything, and they even say it. So there are a lot of factors in here. There are a lot of variables that can contribute to the hair growth, that you're not doing it yourself, that you won't be doing it yourself, and can affect also your hair growth. I know that there are a lot of videos on YouTube of girls with natural hair doing the rice water challenge or whatever it is. And I even found a girl where she says she's been using the rice water for 2 years and she has amazing hair growth. But I did check on her video, and she had a video when she started doing the rice water rinse, and then 2 years later I checked the other video, and her hair growth was basically the same. She has long hair, it's true, but her hair length was basically the same. Yes, this might mean that she cut her hair and all of that, but that's not what she states in the video. She doesn't say it, but it does imply that her hair grew like a lot. And but there may be other things that she was doing that she did not share. But then you go and check the videos of this same girl, and she's also doing another practice done in Africa, the sheba hairs or some kind of herbs that are turned into a powder and applied on their hair. She's also doing another method, concurrently with the rice water. So you wonder if is she really doing all these things to her hair and making her wash day so long, or is this just to achieve views on YouTube and reach a massive number of subscribers? So you do wonder, what is it about, and what are all these other YouTubers doing with the rice water, because you see many of them doing it now. So is it just for the views and just getting more subscribers and money on YouTube, or are they really doing this to their hair routine? Do they have like good genetics that lets them have this long hair? So consider all of that. I'm not saying don't do rice water, you do whatever you want, but to me it's really not worth it to lengthen your wash day that much, besides other practices that you may be doing concurrently. So it's not worth it. Just have a healthy diet, diverse diet, have good hair care practices, and your hair will grow and you will retain hair length. It's not worth it, especially when you go and see that, all the secrets from these women in Japan and China, they are not sharing everything. There are many factors that can contribute to their hair growth. You would need studies that will control all these different variables and will show you, fact there, that this rice water is what is happening. But the funny thing is, I did find a study, one study that, got into seeing if rice water really helped with detangling, because rice water is said to help with detangling, to strengthen your hair, and to provide shine with your hair. So this study went into it, and these are the findings. So I did take some notes in here, the results of the study. And before I go into the study, I just want to say that this study, and I will link it below, is written in Chinese or Japanese, I don't really know. But the graphs of the results of the tests, the experiments that they did, the graphs and the subtitles are all in English. And they also give the significance of the results. And because I do have a degree in psychology and counseling, and I did do research on it, I can understand what the results say. So rice water did prove to be, better, showing less friction on the hair. It provided a stronger hair, and there was more glow to the hair than not using anything on the hair. But this is a big but. When it comes, they experimented with rice water, but they also experimented with other things, to compare it. And they used rice oil, citric acid, inositol, and hydrolyzed rice protein. So when it comes to rice water, to a rice water rinse, and to these other things, rice water proved to be less significant, the results, than the other things. So for instance, rice oil proved to show less friction than a rice water rinse, and the same thing for citric acid and for hydrolyzed rice protein. So if you have these things in your hair care products already, because you will have, I've seen it, rice water in your hydrolyzed rice protein in your hair care products, citric acid as well, rice oil, which you can find in some hair care products. Why are you going to all the trouble of doing this rice water rinse on your hair? The results also show that the hair was stronger by using rice oil, citric acid, and hydrolyzed protein, provided us more shine with these different things. So why go to all the trouble of doing the rice water rinse? Let it ferment, because it smells on your hair as well. Let it ferment, apply it on your hair, and have a longer wash day doing all these things, when you can buy the products that have it, when you can have a good healthy diet that will give you all of this and won't give you a long wash day. So people stress and complain about natural hair being so difficult, a lot of maintenance in doing it, but then they are making their life more difficult. I honestly don't have the time or patience to do all of that. When I started my hair journey, I did do a bit of it, because I wanted my hair to be the best, and I was all about natural ingredients and doing it all myself. But I did find, throughout the years, that this was not the best option, that I didn't have the lifestyle to do that, and I didn't want to. So I stopped doing it. So question yourself why you're doing it, because really this study, and this was basically one of the few studies that I found on rice water rinse, doesn't prove that rice water is what will make your hair grow beyond everything else, or other things. So it has been proven that a good diet, healthy hair care practices, and knowing your products, the ingredients in your products, will help you grow your hair and retain hair length. So yes, rice water to me is not the best option, at least for my lifestyle, to grow my hair long. So yes, consider that and see what you want to do. I'm not saying don't do it. I'm saying it's your choice. Do you want to have a long wash day with all these, 20 steps on it? Or do you just want to make your life easier and simple? It doesn't have to be complicated, natural hair. It's quite simple. You just, Anyway, these are my thoughts on it. And, you know, I'm a little bit passionate about this, you know, seeing people do all these things to their hair. Why are you making your life so complicated? Why are you making, you know, curly hair? And, you know, this perpetuates the narrative that curly hair, natural hair is so difficult to take care of. It's a lot of maintenance. It's expensive. People, just make your life simple and easy. Okay, so these are my thoughts on rice water. I won't, you know, say anything else. I will link the video and the study below, and you know, you decide what you want to do. Bye. Oh, one last thing that I forgot to mention. In a few videos that you find on YouTube, inositol, which is a substance, a vitamin that will help your hair get stronger and helps with damaged hair, repair damaged hair, is found in rice water. And the study that I mentioned here on the video did test on inositol, and it did find that inositol made the hair stronger than rice water rinse. The results were more significant for inositol in itself than using the rice water rinse. So what does this mean? Inositol is a vitamin that our hair, sorry, is a substance that our body already produces. Not in high levels, but it does produce. But you can, you know, build this up by eating vegetables with germ, citrus fruits, nuts, green leaf vegetables, whole grain bread. So you can find inositol by eating these things. So again, a healthy, diverse diet will give you what you're looking for. No need to do rice water rinses and all those things. Okay, it's just, you know, just eat healthy. You will find inositol in your vegetables. So just have a diverse diet. Okay. So I just wanted to talk about inositol because I did see some videos, you know, mentioning specifically inositol. So yes, inositol, our body produces inositol. If you want to pump that up, just eat a healthy, diverse diet. Okay. Bye.